YouTube, everyone.
Hello,
YouTube.
This is the fourth race of the season for the PCC Lites Series. We are at Phoenix, and we just wrapped up the truck race, which was actually a really good race when my game wasn't crashing. We've got 52 cars going for 45 spots, so we've got 7 DNQs this race. Not sure why I went to opponent manager, because you'll be seeing them on track in a minute.
Oh, you're just checking they're all there.
I know they're all there. I set the lineups yesterday. I believe this is for 146 laps. Something like that. We have Pablo Calderon, Tim Morse, Lev Zarapin, Stuntman Mike McKay. Dan Lecklighter is attempting the Lights race for Triple Threat Motorsports. This is their first Lights attempt since Cleveland. Lucas Davidson is, after finishing top 10 in the Trucks race, is attempting to make his first Lights start of the season. Jennifer Lynn Russo, Alyssa Honeywell, Chase Mayer in the 69. Got Brendan Kelly in the 71. Rich Roy, who was a surprise DNQ last week. Wallace Turner has moved over to the 78 car. With Kyle Winslow being injured, this car was still entered, so they put Wallace Turner in. He was plucked from the Mid-South car. We'll get to that later. Ruby Regal in the 85. Hunter Robertson is now in the third Mid-South car that is now renumbered to 88. Marcus Sawyer and Sal Torregrossa. Top 9 make it.
It's a sad life for Phoenix when their third car is the best.
So actually we got 7 DNQs here. Yeah. So the new ones that I was talking about. Here's Dan Lecklighter. That car should not be a surprise to anyone.
.46 on its inside as well.
Yeah, Lucas Davidson. This is the third car for Jeffries Racing. Here's Wallace Turner in the 78. That car is coming out on track now. This is probably some of the best equipment that he's driven in his career. And Hunter Robertson in the 88. This deal was thrown together kind of last minute, so it's green. Now remember, top 9 make it from this. And if you'll note, these cars are about a second faster than the trucks were.
So 25.8 will be the safe thing to go for?
Maybe.
I reckon 25.7 is probably safer.
Well, 25.8s are being thrown down pretty early on in truck quali, and they were safe.
26.8s, you mean?
Yeah. I can brain.
Nah, that's overrated.
Yeah, you got a point. was tired, so.
Tire down on the 65. Still early in the session, though. Lechlater goes to the top of the board.
On inspection, they found a fucking beast near lodged in one of the tires.
I wonder if they're treating these tires too.
Just they're treating them by giving them cupcakes and sweets. And when they were surprised and they got the penalty because like, oh, why did we treated the tires. It took and gave them a night out.
Yeah, took it to dinner. Took the tires to dinner at a movie. What else did they want?
Yeah, it's like I don't see why that's a problem.
Took the tires out to dinner at a movie. Went out to the bar afterwards. Had a couple drinks. They didn't put out, so I sent them home.
It's like it's okay. It happens sometimes. And I'm just imagining the tech inspection just giving the weirdest poker face imaginable.
2017 PCC Europe Series champion Lev Zarapin trying to make his first oval start stateside. And so far he's on the outside looking in. Rich Roy, who was a surprise DNQ last week, is looking to rebound. He's in second place with a 25.834. That should be safe. Chase Mayer, who was a surprise qualifier last week, is last.
Now that isn't a surprise.
Mike, are there any winners provisionals?
No. That rule is only in the Cup Series. Though it might extend to lights and trucks next year. By the way, thank you for bringing that up. This race for the Cup Series is the cutoff for last year's points. After Phoenix, the cars that have to go through pre-qualifying will drop from the 9 cars that got promoted to the bottom 4 chartered cars in points.
For Scott Wald.
Coming into this race, that would be Bethany Woodard, Preston Bell, J.C. Carpenter, and Scott Wullen. But in practice, all 3 impact cars were fast enough to make the race.
Preston Bell, despite being safe, is currently in that zone.
Preston Bell has had a very miserable season. I think he's only finished 1 race.
To be fair, I can't really tell. Anderson didn't win Australia shipping down there.
Last car in is Sal Torregrossa. He has the spot by 3 1/1000ths of a second over Wallace Turner. I think a 25 will be safe.
Yeah, 26 was the cutoff. The cutoff for the trucks. So
Fuel system on the 60. Ryan, what are you putting in these cars? Chase Mayer has
No idea.
Chase Mayer has put Alyssa Honeywell down to last.
Well, looks like the 65 ain't making it.
Anything can
Is that a
happen.
shock the 19's that low? Like, 19's not in. I would have thought they'd be in.
19.
Yeah, they're 13th.
Lev Zarapin is not an oval driver.
Ah.
Wallace Turner has jumped into the field. They 26.042. Guess they feel that's safe because they pulled him into the pits. In right now are Lecklighter, Roy, Davidson, Kelly, Regal, Morse, Turner, Russo, and Marcus Sawyer. 1/100th out is Sal Torregrossa.
I would keep an eye on the top 4 for the race win also. And if not the race win, at the very least the top 10.
I agree. We have a 49, 59, 69, and 79, 8th through 11th.
Well, how about that?
Honeywell has improved, but that's not good enough. She is catching Chase Mayer and should get a decent draft up here if she stays out. But Honeywell's going to need a lot of help to make this race.
It would not it would not surprise me if that car does not make it. That car's had a hard time making races so far this year.
Hunter Robertson, this being his first attempt of the year, is looking competitive enough. He's 15th out of 16 and half a hundredth behind Alyssa Honeywell.
Grace may use all his skill in trucks.
It would appear so.
Somehow.
Skill in air quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he did make the race.
That's true.
And now he's gotten into a much worse car. But I believe this is the last race that he'll have to qualify, because after this, Chase Mayer is jumping to the 79 and will be locked in every race. Ken Billings was only scheduled to make the first 4 races. Though he might be back for the rest of the races that are west of the Mississippi.
I'll be back in a minute.
65 did do one better. She has jumped up to 13th with 2.5 minutes remaining. Wallace Turner has jumped to a 25.827. He is second on the time charts. Honeywell continues to improve, but she needs another 10th
Not
if she's going to
quite
make this
there.
race.
It's just not there. Not quite. What's Wallace Turner doing in second?
He's in a good car.
Ruby Regal has spent a lot of time in the pits.
That car has pit 3 times.
Look, she still found the speed to get in the race.
Putting in short runs. That might be a way to
And-
do it.
Now, team, the NOS fuel only lasts 1 lap. Let's make it count.
This car is having fuel system issues.
Still in the field, though.
She was fast enough before she had the issues to put herself in. And I believe Wallace Turner did one better. 25.816.
Drink.
Drink. 20 seconds left. If you've got anything, you better do it now.
I think they're pretty much set.
Last lap. Ten seconds. Making the race are Dan Lecklater, Wallace Turner, Rich Roy, Lucas Davidson, Brendan Kelly, Ruby Regal, Tim Morse, Jennifer Lynn Russo, and Marcus Sawyer. Going home are Sal Torregrossa, Stuntman Mike McKay for the second week in a row, Pablo Calderon, Alyssa Honeywell, Lev Zarapin, Hunter Robertson, and Chase Mayer.
Well,
Drivers, to your cars.
Chase Mayer is seen whining about it in the garage, probably.
QQ.
Oh no, he will not be QQing because he's Chase Mayer and that's what he does. Telling him that will just make him louder.
So Calderon's going home. Zarapin, McKay, Honeywell, Chase Mayer, Hunter Robertson, and Torregrossa. Did I miss anyone? I'll check.
I can't. It's not occurring to me if you did.
By the way, Wallace Turner went second fastest. Yeah, I got everyone.
Yeah, Mike, it's 9:30 in the morning. It's too early to be asking me that shit.
I think my game crashed. So
Getting it out of the way though. Getting it out of the way early this time.
I hope so. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
Ryan, it's a
saved
shame
either, so I gotta do that again.
It's a shame the 65 isn't qualifying, Ryan, because it looks nice. 19.
Yeah. No, yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't win. Eh.
5, 19, 24, 65,
69.
69, 88, 94. Save. Okay. Better cautions.
Better cautions, BC, aka bigger crashes.
And this is, I believe, 141 laps. I will verify that. It is 141. All right.
Your cars.
Who's gonna win the poll?
And Ferrari.
3 weeks in a row?
Yeah.
Pause. Forgot to bring up Discord so I can see who's in the channel. And we're good.
Vinny's gonna show up in the last 5 laps.
I think.
Any guesses on who's gonna win the poll?
Roll up.
Mine's in.
I'm gonna throw Chris Benson.
Okay. I am going to
33
say
truck, black lighter to the pole.
That'd be impressive since they're cars, Cooper. Sorry, Cooper. I'm just a dumb cunt.
I'm gonna say 42, Kelly Thomas. Oh.
Oh, it's a Ryan front row.
It's the Ryan and Ryan show.
Oh, where'd Matthews come from?
Chris
Kelly
Benson,
Thomas did
Chris
end up
Benson
P4.
8th, by the way.
Yeah, Kelly Thomas is P4.
Mm-hmm. Lecklater was 12th.
Kari P11.
It's Ferrari. Oh, 28. Fuck.
Michael Grant's 20th. Stan Mulligan needs to get his act together. 33rd.
Russo 29th.
That's not too bad.
Last week's winner, Jacob Rackham, P27.
Remember, Ryan, Michael is not an oval racer.
I know.
I think he's outperforming that equipment at this point.
Drivers, start your engines!
Is that a Zachary Zinn's car as your player
Yes.
car?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, I was like, I saw the number and then I saw the back and I was like, that looks familiar.
It should. That car is amazing.
Survived the body snatching.
Also, new scheme on the 7 this race.
I was about to say, who is that?
T4 tire. Not only did he injure his team boss, but he took the sponsor.
Oh.
No, there's a T4 tire for both the 7 and the 8 that I threw together. Also, Chris Benson is in a different scheme this race. He's in a green 28. Whoa, that's a wash up.
Well, Ryan, you've fallen back already.
Yeah, he got the hell out of Dodge. He's like, I want no part of this, thank you.
Jack Dempsey
They're gonna-
to the point.
Yeah, he's like, if they're going to wreck, I want no part of it.
Please wreck over there.
Yeah. Yeah, wreck over there.
So far, so good. As Jack Dempsey leads over Zane Hayes and the pole sitter Ryan Jeffries. You've got Kelly Thomas in 4th and Matt Beck is 5th.
Now, I just got to point out, the first race he doesn't have corn, he gets pumped.
The corn has been weighing him down.
How was the truck race?
Really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's good.
I don't recall where Zane Cordola finished. 46
That's-
blowing up early.
Oh, I was gonna.
That's Lucas Davidson, who finished in the top 10 in the truck race.
Ooh!
Finished.
That was coming.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh, big junk in the back.
And that's Stan
And
Mulligan that hit him.
Yeah, Mulligan's in it.
That's the back marker big one.
I would consider a restart on that one.
Restart?
was-
Yes, no?
That was
Thumbs
kind
up,
of
thumbs
stupid.
down?
Well, that's gonna Ryan's
yeah.
answer.
It's too early
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, I might as well.
Ryan saw his car get involved. Restart.
I mean,
That was kind of
Like-
dumb too.
it was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
So like, if we like, I look at it as like, yeah, if we get a restart, that's sure, but also we have a chance to get something that's even funnier. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mulligan for mulligan.
Yes.
One of the number of restarts we had for the truck race because my game kept crashing. Estel Mira got embedded upside down in the catch fence, and Carson Lambert got punted like he was a football.
this
Oh.
That's karma.
The more
That's
things
karma for
change, the
46.
more things
It's the
stay
same
the same.
car.
kept going this time.
And
That
it was
is
his
karma
teammate.
if I've ever seen it.
Oh, he got loose off the corner.
He got into the 17 and lifted off.
That's
What?
fine though.
Yeah,
car.
caution. That's fine.
Yep,
Yeah.
We'll let that one work.
we'll rack him back up and go again.
Mike Mira was not stuck upside down in the wall. She was lawn darted into it.
Well, will Jacob rack him back up and do it again?
Ah,
Oh, but his teammate has the fastest one.
it's been one lap.
I know. Gordon Tanner really put the effort in for that one lap.
By the way, Carson Lambert got fastest lap in the truck race. Jack Dempsey for Accelerator Motorsports. This team currently leads the team standings, as Dan Ferre has not finished outside the top 5 this season. He sits 28th right now.
Well, if they keep wrecking, his chances of continuing that streak will go up as long as he's not in them.
Where did he qualify? That's a
28th.
yeah, 28th. That's
Miguel.
okay.
Puncture?
Damage 0.
That's a vibration.
That's for Ken Billings, who's making his last scheduled start, at least at the beginning of the year, in this car. Chase Mayer will be jumping over to drive this next race.
Wonderful.
Oh my gosh, we're getting so much Chase Mayer.
I totally forgot this was happening and I missed the truck race.
Trucks are fun.
That's why we have
Uh,
bots.
Yep.
How did the 80 do in trucks?
Qualified.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good time.
They were both the 80 and the 81 were on the lead lap.
Dyson got damaged because Estel Mira.
But
Wait, what?
I was like,
I mean-
Wait, what?
yeah,
Dyson was in Mira's crash, Vinny.
Well, that wasn't Mira who sparked it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're here, so I'm blaming you.
In the words of
You
Jacob
know-
Lowenstein, you stupid coward.
but yeah.
you know, Josh,
Vershagen
fair.
fell a lap down, got the only lucky dog of the race, and finished on the lead lap.
Totally fair, Josh. I accept that.
And there were only 20 trucks on the lead lap at the end, so both finished in the top 20.
So heads up, Vinny, as well. Anything happens bad in the Europe team, I'm just blaming you because it's my team.
Nice. You get 18, not too bad.
I mean, if you're paying me to take the blame, you're paying me either way, so fair enough.
So,
I'll take it.
anything of note interesting so far?
For what?
Just had a spin. That's it.
Yeah, just a spin.
Yet Lucas Davidson had to crash twice in 2 attempts.
Hey guys, Ruby Regal's here.
I thought I was a little bit thrown off because for whatever reason I thought this was old Phoenix. So when Davidson got spun, it was coming to the green flag instead of it being on the backstretch.
Yeah, before they fucked it up.
Yeah, before they fucked it up.
I don't know.
By the way,
The second time.
yeah, Nitro Zane Cordola finished on the lead lap as well.
It's good.
Apart from just general stupidity, I don't know what's wrong with me, because when did they swap this place around? Like a million
20
years ago.
2018, I
Like-
think.
Oh, it was only 6.
Yeah.
Well, it's still been 6 years, and I
Yeah, it was after
cannot
the spring
remember the
race.
correct number of the turns and the correct side of the straightaways. I keep calling them by their old
Yeah,
names.
it was like after the IndyCar race that year they.
Yeah, Cordola was anonymous in the truck race.
Good, because we like had a disaster of a time at Utah.
Well,
Finished like 30th.
Say both the
Hey,
JV
Regal.
cars for the PCC Cup Series should be attached to the qualifiers.
Nick, I haven't been here to bully you. Or rather, you haven't been here for me to bully you.
Yeah, welcome to how they race at Phoenix.
Yeah.
This
Y'all
is
can
this
hear
is
me,
like
right? Yeah, I can hear
Yeah, we can hear you.
Holy crap! It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
but yeah,
you. Has Regal, did Regal make the race? And
Yes. Oh,
has she crashed yet?
no.
Regal's
Made
still
the
running.
race. Made the race without too much difficulty, I think.
That
Pit
car
3
was-
times.
Yeah, that car was in and out of the pits multiple times. But like that could just be you were doing short runs.
Yeah.
You can't afford a good amount of fuel, so you just have to do one run at a time.
I have had
what's
issues with this game crashing when I go through cars too fast, so that's why I'm taking it a little easy.
What's that look in the 73? It's got a splash of yellow on it.
That is the Fly US colors.
The promotion.
It's done up like the Fly US security vehicles in GTA 4.
Oh. Okay.
Zane Hayes has fastest lap, and Wallace Turner is in the 78 this week. He has the second fastest lap.
Doing better than anything he did in the truck race.
Well, he
Yeah,
did
he
have
got
damage
jumped
in the truck
earlier.
race.
Sorry.
I mean, I meant the truck season in general because he's just kind of been nowhere.
So, when he runs in the 34, that's a different team than when Carson Lambert was in the 34.
No, I figured, but like, even so, it's still just nowhere.
I
And he
don't
did
know why
get-
that's disconnected
He got a
there.
top 10 in, at Nevada and Cup, too.
And it's only been 2 races before Phoenix. To be
This
fair.
this is his first start in a lights car in his 5th attempt.
And the first one not in the 53.
No, he did attempt Cleveland last year for ROG.
On, he didn't make Cleveland, right? 'Cause
No,
it's
he did
so-
not make Cleveland.
So this is his
Oh.
first start, and it's not with the 53 he's usually attempt.
Ruby Regal is 35th. That would tie her best career finish.
Isn't this a rookie season?
Yes.
4 wide out of.
Yeah, we're
out of
fine.
4 wide.
I was always garbage at this track anyway.
Sorry for laughing, Nikki. I'm just, when I've got one start, one win, I just kind of forget what everyone else is like.
Hey, Yoda, Zane Hayes here. He's P1. And,
Second, Jeffrey's third.
yeah. Dempsey, Jeffries, Thomas, and Dave Endicott round out the top 5. Actually, Ryan Matthews up to P5. 6th is Endicott. 7th is Bryce Tanner, who's having actually a hell of a year. He's 4th in points. Zane Hayes, by the way, 2nd in points to Dan Ferre, Dan Ferre is up to 15th.
And where's Grant? 3rd in points.
Michael Grant is 23rd.
Someone's breathing into their mic.
I'm breathing and I'm Mike, but I'm not breathing
No,
into myself.
Yeah, not you. Not you.
You'd better be breathing, otherwise we got a problem.
I'm not
Yeah,
breathing
right.
into myself, though.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I am
You kind
inhaling.
of are.
The song from Red breathed into me.
Oh, breathe with me. Well, the top 3 have separated themselves from the rest of the field.
Ryan, real quick, did the 65 qualify?
No.
Nay. 65 did not qualify.
Cars that went
used to
home
it.
include
Yeah, well, I mean,
the
I was kind of hoping because, you know, I have faith for the 65. You know, I have.
94 went home. Oh, chat flash. Engine 16
Oh no!
from 8th.
Oh well.
At least it
That'll teach me
happened.
to put- That'll teach me to put Go Kari in the chat because she certainly went.
The ice cream melted.
She's having a
There's one
miserable
point.
year. Miserable start to the year.
By the way, please welcome Wallace Turner and Blake Chandler into the top 10.
Pinnacle doing up there.
Chandler's having a really good run. For once this year.
What team is the 78?
This is Wins-A-Lot. It's the third car.
What's their other 2 cars?
7 and 8.
Ah, okay.
So Zane Hayes is third, and the team car, which is Matt Beck, is 15th.
Vinny, the reason it's not 87 is because you thought a bit about it trying to do 87.
I'm not in lights. Back off.
If he was to attempt it though, it'd probably be the.
Dan Ferre has charged through the field from 28th.
Oh.
He is up to 11th. And yes, that is a new scheme on the 28. Thank you for asking.
Why does that remind me of the Roche France scheme from years back?
Benson is 13th. Zach Meyer is 30th. Woof.
Hey Ryan, hate to be that guy, but I just realized Jennifer Russo has more points than both your main drivers in the Matthews team.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Also, last week's winner, Jacob Rackham, is 35th. Super speedways are the great equalizer. Last place is Nick Bishop. Well, aside from Carter Fitzgerald. And he's all by himself back here. Fastest lap is Ryan Jeffries on a tiebreaker. Top 5, Dempsey, Hayes, Jeffries, Tanner, and Kelly Thomas. Tanner and Thomas have managed to catch the leaders, whereas Endicott and Matthews have begun to drop back. Blake Chandler has gotten around JBev Nation for P8. This is easily his best run of the year. And for Pinnacle Motorsports as a whole, outside of Don Wilson Jr.'s 2 fourth place finishes. Looks like his teammate is back in around 15th too, so actually okay, 17th. Solid day for Pinnacle Motorsports so far here. And they failed to qualify one of their cars. Sal Torregrossa couldn't make it into the field. Of course, Torregrossa, running the third Pinnacle car, is entering the Lites Series on the ovals, at least while the series is stateside, to try and gain more experience on him and improve his fortunes in the Cup Series.
That went well.
Well, he did finish top 15 at Las Vegas, or 777. So it definitely didn't hurt.
meant more for the DNQ today.
David Russell Motorsports having a good race. Jim Russell is in, I believe that's 12th, 11th. And JR Jr. is knocking on the door of the top 15 as well. And the 71 of Brendan Kelly is in 18th as well, so he's having a pretty good run.
I see that 71's kept the green numbers on the side this week. That's good looking.
Outside the lead pack, Dave Endicott leads the way. Ryan Matthews, Blake Chandler. Dan Ferre has worked his way around Wallace Turner, but Turner holds down the 10th position. Isaac Michaels is running P12. That's a strong run for him. So Dempsey is leading still. Foray is 9th. Their third car, Marcus Sawyer, did just time his way into the race. He is 21st. And the field is really starting to spread out now. Between you and I don't think Dan Leckliter is going to win this race.
Not if he's tampered with those tires again, he's not.
Didn't help, Vinny, I was going to say that.
But
I kind of like this. Alright, go ahead.
It is a good sign that this team did make the race. Leckliter is going to be attempting 5 races this season for this team to try and get himself a lights win. That would make him a triple threat, which is how he got this ride.
I like the blue numbers on the side. That side there kind of adds a more flair to it.
Leckliter not in a 10 car? What?
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm pretty sure he's going to attempt Cleveland in a 10 car for lights. Just watch till the end of the year.
Does he have a cup win?
He does.
Yeah, 2012 Carbondale, I think.
Yeah, he won. Yeah, he won in 2012, and then he won a truck race last year at Vermont, of all places, on fuel strategy.
Yeah, I remember the truck race.
Zane Hayes has run down Jack Dempsey.
Order Transport Freight versus Airlantis, which is the better company?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
WTF?
Well, I mean, think of it like, because I know Woodard's sponsorship in that case is like a transport company for trucks, but
Yeah, it's a trucking company.
like, I know what's better, truck company or air freight company?
Is Airlantis air freight, or is it passenger or commercial? Or is it both?
It's both.
In the same plane.
Is it road or air? Which one's gonna win first?
I was going to go with the standard "don't worry about it" answer, but
It's both.
and
it can be reasonably assumed to
29.
be both because of how many ads that I've made for them.
Oh, Zach Meyer has got
Like
a
more
problem.
than what you'd get for a freight company.
Are you sure? UPS exists.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And FedEx.
UPS. Oh yeah, UPS and FedEx though is that's also a parcel service
Yeah.
By the way,
air
Nick
is merely
Bishop
one.
went a lap down a while ago.
as opposed to just strictly an air freight business. It's
Yeah.
just strictly being in.
Yeah. For those of you keeping tabs, yeah, the 89 went a lap down a while ago. Also, Michael Grant is
hanging
20th.
around.
He's keeping the car on track.
He's still inside the top 20, so that's still a good run.
Honestly, Ryan, winning the opener, I think that's the highlight of the year and the most unexpected part of it.
Mike,
Espinoza.
you have been sent the 8 truck
Thank you.
and a note from how that truck is going to behave.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Rain's entry. I was painting it during the truck race.
Espinoza goes a lap down. And 29 does not get rolling again. It's been a tough start of the year for AJ Murphy Racing.
In relegation.
That said, Chris Benson is running in the top 15. And this is easily his best run of the year.
The question is, can he stay up there?
Well, he's doing a good job so far. This car qualified 8th.
What rocket fuel is enough? Oh, sorry, Jared.
Well, needless to say, he's having a better run than he did at his home race in Vegas when he got taken out.
What in the rocket fuel is in the 96?
He's
There's still the
back.
fuel for the fucking jet dryer?
By the way, I want to note, Blake Chandler is up to 6th. He truly is at the pinnacle of his career.
Okay. I mean, he's carrying that success over from Knack, so it's like, once he left Knack, I felt like Zach Tech over at Knack just fell apart.
Yeah, by the way, Zach Tech has not been happy with Jason Prescott's performances so far, and it's a little concerning on the Knack side.
Yeah, after what happened in the opener, especially when you're driving the same car that Chandler was competing for a championship in a year ago, and you're that off the pace, that's really embarrassing.
But Pinnacle as a whole here is having a good showing, because Connie Brooks is working her way towards the top 10 as well.
Pinnacle just become a Knack beta team.
What?
Like a Knack.
Pinnacle, do they just use Knack for betas now?
Possibly.
I mean,
that's not a bad.
Well, I mean,
I didn't think of it like that, but.
Well, I mean, the S28 car Knack's kind of like a PCC, like, rotating arm now.
Like an all-star car.
Yeah, knowing Dice is going to get a start on that car at Lime Rock.
And to be fair, Connie Brooks did run a partial season last year in Lights.
Greg hasn't uploaded 777 yet for Knack, has he? Or am I not really paying attention?
We have some lappers, and Zane Hayes briefly took the lead.
I thought I saw smoke on the apron as if someone lost a motor, but I guess my mind was playing tricks on me.
So standard day?
Ooh. Wow. That's rude.
Well, knowing me, I have a wedding.
I just say what happens to me.
Yeah.
Zane Hayes making the move on the inside of Jack Dempsey, and he's going to get around him.
Hey, Jared, what happened is I was looking in the mirror when I said that.
Yeah.
So Sergei Yakovsky is going to go a lap down back to 34th, and crossover by Jack Dempsey.
I think I saw what you were seeing though, Jared. On the outside of the dog leg, the inside line looks like it's kind of smoke.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I thought someone had lost the motor, and I'm like, nah, that's just...
Yeah.
Kelly Thomas is up to 3rd. She got around Ryan Jeffries. And
yeah, that's just a racing line.
Yeah, these two are going to go back and forth.
Ruby Regal had the chance to do the funny and didn't take it. The fuck, Nicky?
Ruby Regal is still in line for her best career finish, even though it's 33rd.
Yay!
Hey, you've made every race so far this year, too. Which is actually quite surprising. It's a tall feat, and in testing, that 85 didn't look like it was going to be making Phoenix. So,
like I said earlier, Phoenix is legitimately one of my worst tracks online. Kevin Harvick, I am not.
but you are up to, but Ruby Regal is up to 32nd.
Now, Nikki, you just said Phoenix isn't your best track. You keep fueling the narrative that you're Ruby Regal. We still haven't seen you in the same room.
Nick Bishop about to go 2 laps down by lap 53.
I'll be right back. Dinner's here.
Look at that, dodging the question.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, Nick Bishop is just garden variety bad.
So I take it Chase Mayer failed to qualify for this one?
Yes. Slowest car.
Makes the truck race with the Lambert truck, and instead it doesn't make the with the
Well,
59.
that comes down to equipment.
Yeah.
See, when Lambert's bribing the officials, you can put in the best equipment for the shittest drivers.
Especially when you're sponsored by a crypto sponsorship, more than enough.
Next car to be lapped is Jacob Rackham, who won last week.
When did Michaels jump into the 10?
Hmm?
When did Isaac Michaels jump into the 10?
Oh, into the top 10? He's with that group of cars. Tire down, 36. That's Dale Kensington Jr.
Oh boy, this might be a problem.
Nope, he makes it into the pits.
That's it, Wall Turner's done a pretty good job today.
It's almost like he's a good driver who's being held back by his equipment.
Maybe getting the better equipment and having a better run than in his previous one.
Either that, Mike, or the steroids in his drink finally took effect.
Drink. 36 made it to the pits fine.
One stop or two, you reckon?
One.
So 36 will be pushing it then.
They're probably going around halfway unless the caution comes out.
Yeah, he'll be pushing it. Rackham goes a lap down.
I know this is a dumb question for me to ask, but in this game, do cars like save fuel under caution or something like that?
Sort of?
If a caution were to come out, Kensington, well, I know he's not probably going to get his laps back, but could save enough fuel.
I don't think they're programmed to save fuel, they just do standard caution.
Yeah, they burn less fuel under caution. But they don't save fuel, if that makes sense.
Okay, because I was thinking Kensington could probably save a bit of fuel. Well, use less fuel under caution if a caution were to come out. Maybe he can make it the whole way.
He'd have to pit with less than 10 to go.
Yeah. Unless you get caution after caution out of nowhere.
Mulligan's now a lap down.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah, Stan Mulligan is P28. And we're already over halfway through this. We're coming up on halfway through this race. In 10 laps.
Whose driver is Stan Mulligan?
That's Dunn's driver.
Yeah. Yeah, that's done.
He's not bad. He's just not great.
Ah, he's there.
Look up the word meh in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of Stan Mulligan.
Ryan
Look,
Jeffries
Go ahead,
is
Tony.
P3. Bryce Tanner is 4th.
He's 4th!
This is a surprisingly good run for Bryce Tanner.
The future driver of the 71 car for Johnson Racing.
Yeah, he's moving up to Cup next season.
Regarding the identity of Ruby Regal, my headcanon as of right now is that my namesake in this universe exists within some kind of like the Matrix simulated reality where I can just zone out of myself, like astral project and go to my burner account, which is Ruby Regal.
So what you're saying is that
Nikki
Ruby Regal
Conti
is
2.
Mr. Hyde. And
I was
Nikki
gonna-
is Dr. Jekyll.
I made an analogy to the Matrix, and Cooper just went mute. But I was gonna say it's kind of like it's kind of like Cooper had said sometimes before that the Matrix is a allegory for the transgender experience.
What the fuck?
Next car to go a lap down is Tim Morse, who is having his worst run of the season. Oof. Morse has, by the way, his teammate DNQ'd for the 2nd week in a row. Tim Morse has run 14th, 14th, and 19th. He sits 27th.
Morris, we gotta put the horse down.
How does he relay information to his team? With Morse code.
That is the 2nd time today I've been thinking of a joke and someone just comes up with it on the spot.
Get around Isaac Kovalchuk, who will drop him back to 27th.
Car catches fire when the team just hears.
Knocking on the side of the car.
That was an attempt
Driver,
at speaking a real code, but I probably screwed it up.
Driver, are you okay? Yeah. Turns out punching my phone does not come through the microphone.
He needs to change the tires. Shout out to Josiah Hofacker, he's P23. I did not expect this car to be on the lead lap still.
Tim Morse crashes and dies. The crew radios in, "Are you okay?" And it's just one long beep.
Oh no.
And it's up to you to interpret if that's like his heart monitor going flat or the button just got stuck open.
I was thinking about.
It's like
I was thinking that.
It's 1 beep for yes and 2 beeps for no. It's like Christopher Pike's chair.
I was gonna say, is he a horse? 1 stomp is yes, 2 stomps is no.
Right.
But 1 and 2 both have their own meanings.
Stupid Morse, I just fell out of the Porsche. Lost the money in my bank account. Oh no.
Nikki, I think you've broken Jared.
Jack Dempsey going to the inside. He's gonna try and take the lead back. But looks like Zane Hayes might hold on to it.
The duality of man. Amazing horse by Weeble and stupid horse by 100 Gex. I've been thinking about that for a while, actually.
Look at my stupid horse.
Why are you thinking about horses all the time?
My Porsche's amazing.
As soon as Nikki said that, I just laughed, took off my headset, and just ran away.
Bryce Tanner is starting to run down these two.
I need Brad in the real world. I need Brad Keselowski to win again so we can spam race Red with horse gifts.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna step away for a minute. Gotta let the dog out.
It's It's not quite doggo time, but okay.
For him, not necessarily yet for me.
Oh look, Ryan, Jenna Berlin Russo's about to go a lap down, and well, the chat bar's going off. So...
Yep. Fuel system issues for Dan Lecklider.
Lol.
Yay.
Well, now even.
I also want to note that Bishop is catching. Oh wait, no, he's not. He's on a totally separate lap. My bad. I thought he was catching the two.
False alarm.
Like, Nick Bishop couldn't even catch a cold. How can he catch the next car in front of him?
Nick Bishop is kind of like John West Townley, except he's not gonna, like, you know, do all that other stuff, like murdering people. Like,
well, he didn't murder anyone, he tried to and failed.
Digressing from, I have to break the immersion a little bit here. From some people I have heard, I've heard from some other people in like the racing community that John West Townley was not a great dude, and anyone that knew him knew that that was going to happen. That's how he was going to end.
Pit stops are coming up.
Him not being a great dude, so.
Yeah, we should be expecting pit stops from the whole field in less than 10 laps. Because Lecklater came in and had 2.15 gallons of fuel left.
But he also had a fuel system failure, so that could have fucked him.
Next to be lapped is Marcus Sawyer, who is 21st.
Oh, 50.
Yeah, 52nd pit stop. Lecklater's triple threat car was prepared by Cleveland Speed. So technically that team is fielding 4 entries. The triple threat car is an affiliate. Looks like Sawyer and Becker. Okay, Sawyer's coming in. Wallace Turner's in. That's Chandler Matthews. Looked like here we go. A lot of cars coming in. A lot of cars close on fuel too.
Alright, I'm out for the evening. You all enjoy the rest of the racing cars.
I don't know if Hayes and Dempsey would have wanted to stay out there.
See,
but they had a car on the inside.
Goodbye.
Is that a 0-second pit stop for the 82? Or was that Nate?
89. Oh, 82 and 89.
What happened? Huh?
Mr. Stall.
Overshot the fuck out of that.
Sir, your pit stall is back that way.
Let's 25 did it as well. How do you overshoot your pit stop?
Well, they're like getting in the stall, they're having that happen, and then they're able to pit again.
Just losing a lap for their brain phase.
I mean, they're not losing time though, because watch here. I mean, they're losing time, but they're not losing a lot of time.
There.
This wasn't an issue in the truck race either.
No, that's weird.
Is it the 41 or the 91?
Which?
In front of the 8.
That's the 91.
Okay.
26 had a good pit stop. 82's finally rolling. '41 lost about 3 seconds. But Jeffries is less than a second. After pit stops, it's Hayes, Jeffries, then it's Dempsey, Thomas, Tanner. Dan Ferre is 6th, Blake Chandler, Ryan Matthews, Brendan Kelly, and Wallace Turner is P10. 11th is Dave Endicott, 12th Chris Benson, 13th is Isaac Michaels, then it's Rich Roy, Jim Russell, JR Jr., that's Dale Kensington Jr. in 17th, then it's Michael Grant, James Beverly, and rounding out the top 20 and back on the lead lap is Josiah Hofacker. That's a surprise. Last car on the lead lap is Noah Hart, who's about to fall a lap down.
Been fairly tame in comparison to the trucks, eh?
Hmm?
Being fairly tame, especially compared to trucks.
Yeah, these guys are minding their P's and Q's. But you saw what happened in trucks. Cautions bred cautions. All it takes is somebody stopping on the apron. Fuel leak 6. That's Gordon Tanner. He's had a rough go of things today. In fact, I think he had issues in the pits. Oh. What?
That's a skill issue.
But they fixed it, and he kept going.
That's a pit wall.
Fixed itself when he put the tires on.
Yeah, that's really weird.
What? I I don't think
Hey,
it fixed it.
Hey, Jackman, when you pass the front of the car, just smash it back down with your fucking jack.
Don't worry about the internal bits that broke. They'll work themselves out.
He might be stuck in the pits for the rest of the race because it's a fuel leak.
We've seen weirder things. We saw Ike Durbin's team fix a broken suspension.
And then,
not well, though,
then
'cause it got damaged.
and then got rear-ended and retired from the race. Like, got tapped in the rear end and that car fell apart.
That's a season highlight. 'Cause I've never seen that before in NR.
There's also Ingrid Hadeland like smoking at 180 miles an hour, pulling into the pits and getting that repaired. At 777.
I didn't catch that stream. I need to go back and watch that.
Yeah, Ingrid Hadeland had like four mechanical failures.
I still think Fitzwater's engine failure in Darlington last year was the most spectacular.
Oh yeah, when he had the engine failure and hit the wall and like turn 3 and 4 was just a cloud of smoke.
Yeah.
Wait, what track was that? What track was that at?
Darlington.
Darlington.
Darlington, okay. Like shades of like Michael Waltrip's fire there back in like what, 09 or whatever?
No, like it was like when SVG blew up at Talladega.
Yeah. I think he blew up, got punted by someone behind him, hit the wall, and just tire smoke all through forward.
It was he blew up and then the limp line, like something to do with how the slip curve changed. He ended up hitting the wall and that put his car into slide mode.
Okay.
And he was going 200 miles an hour, so he rode the outside wall through 3 and 4, just spewing tire smoke.
Mike, who was it at Cleveland last season that had like 8 mechanical failures in one race?
Oh geez, I don't remember. But that car finished.
Yeah.
If I was gone for a while, I had to get my food ready. I got chicken fingers in the oven right now.
Gordon Tanner had a fuel leak and is stuck on pit road.
What happened to Connie Brooks?
Missed the pit stall.
Yeah, missed the pit stall. Would anyone object to me giving that car a few lap pluses?
No.
Which car?
The 82.
82.
Not back on the lead lap, just enough to get like 1 lap down.
I'd say put it back to, honestly, Mike, I'd say put it to Denny Adams' lap down, because he did the same thing.
I will. Okay. I think the same thing happened to Nick Bishop.
Yeah, but he's shit.
I'll give him 1.
He was gonna finish last anyway.
Because
so
he didn't get towed either. I think that's fair.
He was going too slow to overshoot it completely.
I am surprised Grant's still on the lead lap, I'll be honest, the 56.
Zane Hayes has pulled away from Ryan Jeffries. I believe this, unless something happens, this race is his. Jeffries is held up by lap traffic, and Jack Dempsey is lurking right behind him.
I liked getting towed. I also like the at Chocolate Mountain when you're in front of him and you just hear boulders like smash him as you're driving away from him. Oh wait, wrong toad.
Ruby Regal is 33rd.
Yay, nothing bad has happened yet.
Last car 1 lap down. I'll be right back.
I'm already reaching that stage in the season where I'm rooting for my drivers like I'm rooting for Alexander Rossi. This isn't good.
Alright, I'm back. Lecklater's actually done a decent job of recovering. He is passing. These are for position. The cars that he's passing. Let's see, who else had a 0 second? Got 82, got 89. Okay, that was it. Roman Carpont's having a pretty poor race right now.
Tony Long in general are having a bad race.
Yeah, 191 is 29th, and the 919 is 36th. Zane Hayes has opened up a nearly 5-second lead.
Wow.
James Beverly gonna be the next car to be lapped.
Wins a lot, finally living up to its name.
The top two have not won yet, but Zane Hayes has looked better than Jack Dempsey as a whole. Wins a Lot Motorsports are sitting in second position in the team standings, and if they keep this up, would probably return to Cup next year. Matt Beck in 20...
First time since 2012, right?
Yeah. 14, actually.
Yeah, I forget that happened.
Yeah, they were still in Cup in 14. In fact, the three teams that are in the promotion spots coming into this race are Accelerator Motorsports, which is Foray, Dempsey, and Sawyer. Well, Sawyer's the third car. Syzygy Engineering, which is in third with Kelly Thomas and James Beverly, and Winslot Motorsports, which is second with Matt Beck and Zane Hayes. Last car in the lead lap is, damage 0 for the 9.
Getting held up by his teammate, of course.
Trying to put a lap on his teammate. Just gonna do this right now.
Mike's having flashbacks.
Taking a look through the field. Jack Dempsey is second. And pulling away from Ryan Jeffries, your pole sitter. Bryce Tanner sits a strong 4th place, ahead of Kelly Thomas. Dan Ferre has recovered to P6. This would be his worst finish of the season. Yeah. Blake Chandler having easily his best run of the year. He sits P8 or P7. P8 is Isaac Michaels, who you see back there. P9 is Brendan Kelly, battling with Dave Endicott there. Ryan Matthews sits in P12. That's Chris Benson going by him for position. And hanging on to the back of the lead lap are Wallace Turner, Rich Roy, and that's JR Jr.
Zane Hayes right behind him.
Yeah, Zane Hayes is getting into the thick of it now. Getting ready to lap some pretty fast cars. He's got almost a 6-second lead.
This rate, 6 cars will finish on the lead lap.
Hayes chasing down his first career win, which is kind of surprising, honestly. But he's got the same pedigree that his dad did. Getting ready to put Ken Billings a 3rd lap down. Next car to be lapped is Chris Benson, who is P12. Still a very strong run for that organization here today. They really need it. Whoa, Nick Bishop. Oh, Wallace Turner. He hit the inside wall.
Yeah, that's Billings not using your rear view mirror.
This would be like the moment where NASCAR race control would be like, put it out, there's a debris on the track. Yeah.
On this series.
Fortunately, I'm not NASCAR race control.
Yeah. But also, in IRL, that would have probably done a lot more damage to the car than it would have in this game.
Yeah.
Or if you're NASCAR race control, if a driver gets mistakenly penalized, you go to caution so they can have a lap impact. Okay, Brian Scott, 2010.
I was going to say Brian Scott.
Yep.
If the field wants a caution, they're going to have to spin or stop on track.
We were talking about John Wes Townley earlier. I remember that Las Vegas race that he won. I think it was Matt Crafton that was literally throwing like roll bar padding out the window to prevent it.
That was a very late block thrown by the 2 on the 06.
I don't know if it was Matt Crafton exactly, but it was somebody in that race.
That kind of reminds me of another driver that tried to do that, Robbie Gordon.
He remembers the drink bottle caution.
Yeah.
The Robbie Gordon drink bottle caution.
Or the Reed Swordston thing, 06 as well. Just because he was a lap down trying to get back in the lead last year, throws a piece of roll bar padding out the window, and NASCAR catches him doing it.
10 car is on the lead lap.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be Carson Hocevar. Hello, Mel.
Hey, Mel.
Or...
Yeah.
Ayo to Zane Hayes domination here. In another universe, he might be the ASCC East legend, but here, he's about to win his first lights race.
In pretty dominant fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, only one caution the entire race.
And before engine go boom.
Well,
is that Rich Roy? Sure enough. That's Rich Roy up to
11?
P12, yeah. JR Jr. is 11th.
Shout out to Brendan Kelly in 9th place.
Yeah, having a strong run. He had to qualify for this race.
So the right amount of Guinness for a top 10 finish.
That's David Russell Motorsports 9th, 11th, and 15th. Golden Eagle has been struggling this race. 39th and 40th. Hey, Gabe. Got just a few laps left in the lights race.
I'm gonna leave the sad things till after the check again. No, because I thought the race was already over.
Connie Brooks got stuck on pit road for 3 laps, so I gave her... Or got stuck on pit road for 4 laps, so I gave her 3 of them back.
She's still 25th. It's fine. We're operating under normal circumstances.
Before that happened, she was knocking on the door of the top 10.
He was gonna get screwed over.
Blake Chandler is 7th.
That's not a surprise.
Easily his best showing of the season. Oh.
This is the second oval of the season, the first non-super speedway, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Dave Endicott next to go a lap down. Chad is flashing engine on the 36.
Ah, it just goes worse.
Whoa! That's the leader.
That was shades of fucking Noah Gregson at Homestead.
Lol.
Do you need a green light checklist now, Mike, if that's a caution?
Lol. Lamau even.
Do I throw
That's
the caution?
That's a caution.
For whatever reason, the game didn't throw it.
Throw it now,
That's a yellow.
Fuck it, throw
There's
it.
so much oil on the track, I think you have to.
The race would end.
Oh, it's ending in the yellow.
Fuck it.
Funnier.
That's
funnier.
fine.
Or just
Honestly,
let it run out.
let it play out. There's fucking 3 to go. Fucking who cares?
No. Let him finish under yellow. It's funnier. It's funnier if he gets fucked by a thing he did himself.
He's still gonna
He's
get
already
fucked.
getting fucked.
Wait, what the fuck happened to Zane Hayes?
He just
punted he punted the 36.
Yeah, he punted the 36 who was blowing up. Well,
Austin's
Jack
not out.
Dempsey's gonna inherit the lead.
Oh, yeah, Accelerated Motorsports needed that. And Dan Fraser in the top 5 again. Fuck's sake.
Dan Parade is gonna finish in the top 5 again.
I missed some freaking content. God dang it.
Well, I did say in before engine go boom. I just didn't say which car.
Oh, the 8 hasn't retired yet.
No, he hasn't.
Oh,
No,
He won't. He'll just
be
remove
off the
the
lead
front.
lap. Be 9 cars facing on 9
Mike's
cars
still
facing
finishing
on
the
lead
top
lap.
20.
Jack Dempsey coming around to take the white flag.
Oh my god, the 8's back on track.
8's back on track.
Oh my god, it's gonna be back on the
Alright.
track.
Do the funny. Do the funny.
No.
That would have
I
been
can
really.
do it.
That would have been
Wipe
really
him,
funny.
Wipe him. Wipe him
No.
down. Wipe the shit out of him.
Nah, he's not gonna do it. Look at that
He's
nation
too
do it.
slow.
Zane Hayes
that.
snatches defeat from the jaws of victory as Jack Dempsey comes around to take the checkered flag in the 2018 round of Arizona. P2 goes to Ryan Jeffries. P3 is going to be Bryce Tanner, getting a second top 5 in 2 weeks.
Snatches defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a game original. I used that. That's
No,
not
everybody,
game.
no, everyone uses that.
Yeah,
It's the
I
opposite of snatching victory from the jaws of defeat.
Fucking Ferrari gets a top 5 out of that as well. Fuck's sake.
I was gonna say, Ryan, I thought that should be the other way around. Also, Regal finished. Yay!
Regal finished 32nd.
Okay, 82 finished 22nd. That's okay. Where did Chandler finish?
7th.
He's the first.
Hey, how
Mac
about Michael
driver to
Grant?
cook.
P16.
The
Yeah.
Mac drivers are cooking now.
Ryan Matthews P12.
Hayes, the lead to 20.
Not a horrible day.
27th.
Oh, because he ran to the 36.
What a choke.
Oh, that one was beautiful. That's the type of choke you do 30-for-30s for.
To be honest,
Wait.
Mike, the race is a little dull until that point.
So,
Moving on.
here's what happened.
Bonk.
Oh my gosh. And how did that not cause a caution? That's amazing.
Probably because the 36 was still way too fast to call the yellow. Like, he was in an opposite direction, but still way too fast. Like, which is the speed the 36 is on? Oh, that might have been it. He was so fast that it might not have triggered the game.
Jeez. Oh, Zane Hayes ain't gonna be drinking improvised iced tea after this one.
Oh, jeez, Grant was not involved in that, Ryan.
Alright, and now it's time for Room of Doom.
It's gonna be really
It'd be-
funny
So
if
did
the
I-
41 gets disqualified.
It'd be funny if the 8 gets disqualified.
I mean, Mike, you're not sure you could have just recorded it.
Golly.
I kind of want to see the 33 get it again, only because like I got it the first time it got it in trucks.
Yeah.
Just give me
wait.
like 2 cars on the top 5.
Oh no.
Wait.
No, it's always
We're
reloaded.
clear.
We're clear.
Oh.
Right.
Well, thank you all for joining me. That was certainly a turn of events. And we're on to Cup.
Yay. I was so hoping that fucking Hayes then failed post race tech, like underweight or some shit.